Hello to all my upper and lower classmen. The end of your high school career is closer than you think, and I want to answer your burning questions related to college. Dear Senior Support, I've started looking at some college applications, and there is a question requiring an admission plan. What is that? Signed, Frustrated Fella. Thank you for your question, Frustrated Fella. So for those of you who do not know, when you first begin an application, one of the first questions is going to be asking you about this admissions plan that Frustrated Fella is talking to us about. Your admission plan is deciding how you're going to apply as well as the date that your application is going to be due. Types of admissions plans are the rolling admission, regular decision, early action, and early decision. So the rolling admission plan gives you pretty much the most amount of time possible to apply. You will have from about September to May. Now, the only reason why you should choose this is because the college is only allowing this type of plan. And I say that because you want to apply as soon as possible. The longer you wait, the faster the spots are going to get filled up, and that's going to just decrease your chances of getting into the college. Okay, so regular decision, right? This is what I used actually on all my applications. So you're given a smaller window of time than on rolling admissions from about September to January or February, which might seem like a disadvantage, kinda, but really you're getting your application sent to the college earlier, which means you're gonna hear about the decision that they make sooner. Okay, so now down to these two tricky ones, right? You have early decision and early action. So early action breaks off into two parts actually, early action 1 and early action 2. Early action means that you are acting early, right? You are applying early, which applying early means that you are applying in November. Okay, so the difference between action 1 and action 2 is that with early action 1, you can apply to other schools, right? But with early action 2, the school is allowed to impose limitations on whether or not you can apply to other schools. They can say, only apply to these schools if you still want to apply to these schools. And you might think, okay, well, why would someone choose that if the school is going to tell them they can't apply to another school? The reason being is that you are going to hear whether you got in or not in December. So if this is a school that you are pretty certain you want to go to, then this might be the admission plan for you. Okay, early decision. Now, like early action, it breaks off into early decision 1 and early decision 2. But early decision means that you are making a commitment, you're making your decision early, a binding document, they like to call it. You're saying, if this college accepts me, I am going to them 100%. Now, the only difference between early decision 1 and 2 is that you hear back in different months. So with early decision 1, you find out in November whether you were accepted, and in early decision 2, you find out in January. Okay, so something that you're going to want to keep in mind is that not every application you're going to submit is going to have all of these admission plans. Some might only have rolling action, some might have regular decision and early action. It really depends on whatever the college is looking for. So that's something when you're going through, you're going to want to think, what are the admission plans that I would be okay with doing? Okay guys, well that is the end of this senior support session, and thank you for the question, Frustrated Fella. I truly loved answering it. It was something that really confused me when I first began my applications, so I hope it will help some of you along the way next year. But sadly, this is my last senior support session video, so I wish you all good luck and go Falcons! Bye!